Good evening to the members of Bridges of Light International, and here we are for this evening about using EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, with issues about abundance and perfection. We are going to wait for a couple of minutes before we start. So just to let people in, and just to remind you that is a kind of a series about using EFT with different issues. For those of you that didn't have any look of my previous videos, I just like to remind you what EFT is. EFT is an energy technique. Hello, hi Alessia, nice to see you. Okay, so I just started and waiting for people come in and join us. So I just remind people what EFT is, if some of you didn't have the opportunity to have a look of my previous video. So as I was saying, EFT is an energy technique, is a combination between the two let's say kind of therapy. One is not a therapy, but is the old Chinese medicine. So it's about the meridian inside our body. Hello Mariella, good afternoon. Lovely to see you here tonight, this afternoon actually, or tonight, it depends. It's a very sunny day here, so it's a little bit confusing, and I'm saying that exactly is a combination between the ancient medicine, Chinese medicine, and the modern therapy, the modern actually talk therapy. So it's a good combination that we can use to overcome a lot of issues. We can start with physical issues, emotional, so-called negative emotions, but as we know, the emotions are not negative or positive. It's just the use of the emotion we do. Okay, so and also to overcome, to heal, but better word, to heal some old wounds as well. So a lot of things about EFT. Before we start the very I hope interesting topics of tonight, and I need again your collaboration, let's remind you the point that we are going to touch, on which we are going to tap during our EFT. So first of all is the karate chop. Okay, so here, okay, and I remind you, any hand, no problem which one you want to use, is exactly the same. So this one or this one, not a problem at all. Then we go on the top of the head, so you can see me hopefully clearly. Okay, so the light is very beautiful, as you can see, so you can see me properly. Okay, the top of the head, again, any hand, no problem. You even can use both of your hands, sorry, if you like it. Okay, if you feel comfortable. The most important thing is that you need to feel comfortable. Then just here, the beginning, just here, the beginning of the eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, the collarbone. Okay, very easy, under the arm and wrist, and each part of our fingers. And also we can use this part, you see this part. Also, most of you, I hope, have had a look of the picture I posted yesterday. Thank you, Alessia. Okay, and then we can put at the end of our EFT the hand on our on our chest and then tap on it. Okay, so I think that we can start. Let's start and talk about abundance and perfectionism. Okay, we are going actually to talk about the blocks, okay, the blocks that prevent us to reach abundance as we like, as we desire, as we deserve. And unfortunately, the perfectionism, so this anxiety to be perfect in a way, prevents us to have that abundance that we wanted. Okay, so let's start. I will start asking you a couple of questions. Okay, how is the relationship that you have with abundance? For abundance, I'm relating to any type of abundance. Can be abundance in the meaning of financial abundance, friendship abundance, work abundance. So everything fulfills us completely. So which kind of relationship then do you have with abundance? Are you completely happy with your life at the moment? I mean, about the abundance, or you instead you feel not completely fulfilled? So let's see, first of all, to try to pinpoint exactly which kind of blocks you have about abundance, which kind of limiting beliefs, fears, doubts, and so on. So I will going to wait for you to write down your thought, because let's start from that. I can start with let's say a couple of sentences, a couple of fears, a couple of blocks that the majority of my clients did tell me in the past and also recently, but I would prefer just to work with you now. Okay, so I will wait for your suggestion, for your thought, for your feeling, a couple of minutes, and then I will and then we will start. Okay, let's because generally people that don't have a fulfilled life, for example, have financial problems or relationship problems or work problems. For relationships, of course, I mean not only the romance. I'm not talking about only romantic relationship. I'm talking about general relationships. So with the colleagues, for example, with the family, friends, and so on. So let's see. I'm waiting for you to share with me which kind of block do you have. Okay, I feel quite happy at the moment, but it's never enough, isn't it? No, it's never enough, isn't it? But okay, so if you feel quite happy at the moment, so maybe you don't have any issue at the moment to overcome. I mean, yes, I don't think also this is never enough. But if we are quite centered, and if we feel balance in our life, actually it's okay. We don't need to look for something more if we feel completely content, because also this one is the other side of perfectionism, to have more and more and more, and at some point even in some way looking for something that is not exactly right, or maybe our neighbor or our friend or the guy that posted in Facebook showed us something that maybe we could have or we could desire. No. It doesn't work like that. If we feel balanced and centered, we don't need any, let's say, any push, okay, to go further, unless we are happy, we are content, but actually we feel inside ourselves that there's something we need something more specific, okay? And also I would like to say something more about that, because we are changing all the time. Okay, so because we are changing all the time, then it means that maybe today we are completely happy, content, but because I hope we are working on ourselves, then of course maybe in a couple of minutes, even in a couple of days, we are slightly or a lot different from the days before. Okay, so let's see if there is some other. I actually have some troubles with my couple relationship, okay, and so all my family is involved in this situation. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so in this case, it depends on the trouble is, on what about the trouble is, of course. You see, Alessia, okay, exactly, this is in fact the subject of today, because lack of abundance, or lack of being, because abundance is about, as I said at the very beginning, a sense of fulfillment, okay? So because generally we connect abundance with financial problems. Actually, it's not only financial problems, it's about something that we are not completely fulfilled. More than using happy, the word happy is a little bit confusing sometimes, so better you use a fulfillment, because each of us is so different from each other, of course, that we cannot use even the word happy. Maybe something that makes me happy for some of you is completely, absolutely no sense, for example. Okay, so it depends a lot of the troubles. So let's say, can you tell me, please, Mariella, some limiting beliefs that you have, generally speaking, some limiting beliefs that with which you grew up, something that blocked you or blocks you in some way, something that you believe. Okay, let's see. Yes, true fulfillment makes more sense. Exactly, Alessia. Thank you. Exactly, because fulfillment is something that even we go to, to have even day by day. It's not just, for example, the pure happiness, we know perfectly, is something that is in a very, very short time. So we can feel a sparkle of happiness and then it goes. But true fulfillment makes us completely, happy, in the meaning of feeling at ease, feeling joy, this is the true fulfillment. Okay, I have a lot of patience, but in this moment I lost it. Incompatibility is a total. Okay. Okay, but I need okay, so what is okay, Mariella, what is the emotion that you feel at the moment? What is the emotion? Is a fear? Is overwhelming? Is a frustration? Is what is that? Because you know is still not clear. Okay, as you know, when we use EFT, we need to be very, 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 very clear in the first statement. So what is the emotion that you are feeling at the moment? All the other people is looking at the video, even if doesn't have the same problem, okay, can tap with us, because she or he will have the so-called borrow benefits. So it means that even though other people do not have the same problem, tapping can have great results anyway. I feel frustrated. Perfect. So let's start with that so we can see. So frustrate. So let's see how it works. Can you tell me, please, the number of this emotion? From 0 to 10, 0 is no frustration at all. 10 is you feel a lot frustrated. So can you please tell me the number? Okay. So all of you can see how it works, how EFT works. Let's wait for the answer. From 0 to 10. And also another question is, in which part of the body you feel this emotion, because you need to connect to your body. So please, the number and the place, the part of your body you feel this frustration. I don't know if you are no. I was hoping that you have written, but it looks like not yet. Okay. I'm waiting for the number 0, 10. How much is this frustration and where this emotion is in the body? Okay. Okay, 10. In which part of the body, Mariella? Okay, having some issues doesn't mean not being positive, not being social, not being happy with people. Doesn't mean anything of it, okay? So don't feel guilty about feeling frustrated in this special part of your time, of your life, okay? Because it doesn't mean that you are a non-positive person. Okay, in my subconscious, in my stomach, a subconscious, no, a part of the body, just okay, so stomach. Let's say in the subconscious, you can feel your subconscious. You can feel your subconscious. Subconscious is something that we cannot feel. It's not a part of your body. Is the part of our body is exactly the stomach. Okay, let's start then. So I will say something for you. So you need to repeat after me exactly the same words I'm saying. Okay, and the other people that are looking at, they can use, if they are in the same situation of Mariella, they can use the same word, or they can use other words. Depends on which issue they have. Okay, I'm giving you just an example based on something that is real on the other part of the display, so I use this. Okay, so let's go with, even though in this moment of my life I feel frustrated, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I think I lost my passions and I feel frustrated because I don't feel listen, I love and accept myself completely and totally. Even though I feel frustrated in this moment of my life, I love and accept myself completely and totally. This frustration, I feel it in my stomach. I feel it in my low stomach. This frustration, it looks heavy. And even I'm a happy person, I feel frustrated. It looks like I've lost completely my passions. I feel completely overwhelmed by this situation. It's about my relationship. It's about my family. I feel frustrated. I feel nobody is listening to me. I feel nobody acknowledges me. A deep breath. So first of all, I'm going to a feeling I don't have here with me at the moment, so of course I just want to remind you to use EFT in a safe way. Bottle of water next to you. If you start to feel too emotional, you need to stop the words, the sentences. Take a deep breath and look at the place where you're sitting, because it's very important to connect with the reality around you, because EFT is fantastic and is so fantastic that can let arise something deeply emotional. So because I'm here, okay, I'm not with you, and I cannot help you to get off the eventually an emotional state. So it's much better that you are completely aware of it. Okay. Great. Okay, so Mariella, now I need to know if this, first of all, if how do you feel now? If this frustration is still 10, if this is still in your stomach, on your low stomach. So as you can see, all of you that are looking at this video, this is exactly how you need to use EFT if you have any problem. So starting a sentence with even if, okay? Exactly, the statement needs to be exactly what is bothering you, what's the problem in the moment of your life with you, okay? So it's an example that you can follow and you can use to try to get rid of an emotion, a situation, and also helps you to see clearly, more clearly in the situation. Okay, Mariella, is it still 10 or is less? And this is still okay. You are with me. Thank you. Is really a pleasure. So no worries. I'm with you because okay. I'm here. There was a topic, but not be completely fulfilled with the relationship means that the abundance about relationship is not there with you, and there are some blocks, of course, because if you are not happy, something is happening. Okay, so just I need to know if about the number, because so we can be useful for other people as well that are looking at okay. Okay, if I need the number because we need to okay, the number is very important for one reason, because we need to take control of where we are now. We started with the frustration 10, very high frustration. Where the frustration is now? Is it lower or not? Is it still in the stomach or not? Is it another part of our body? It's gone. It's very important, because if we don't use it, we are not using EFT in a proper way. Okay? So let's see a couple of minutes. Okay, I will go as normally happens, so I will give you some example. Even though I feel frustrated in this moment of my life, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel frustrated and I think I can't find at the moment any solution, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel I've lost all my passions towards my couple life and I feel frustrated, I love and accept myself anyway. And so I love my life. I feel very frustrated. This frustration on my stomach. This frustration on my stomach. I can't rid of it. I cannot find any solution. I cannot find any solution. I would love to find a solution. Maybe I need to stay on my own. Maybe I have enough of it. I've tried so hard. Even I've tried so hard, I haven't found any solution. Maybe I need to stay on my own. I think I don't find any solution. I think my frustration is because I cannot find any solution. Maybe my frustration is because I cannot find any solution. Okay, put the hand on your chest and just tap on it. And feel your body and tap on it. And take a very deep breath. Okay. So, maybe okay, so maybe the frustration is because even though you have so let's start again. Okay, even though I have tried everything and now I'm very tired, I love and accept myself anyway, even though for too many years I've tried to find a solution and I couldn't. I love and accept myself anyway, even though I feel so tired for all the time I've spent to find a solution. I love and accept myself anyway. I have enough. I feel tired. I feel tired that nothing has changed. I feel so tired. I have enough. I've tried solutions that never happened. I have enough of everything. I just wanted to stay on my own. I just wanted to stay on my own because I've tried everything. I cannot see any solution at the moment. I feel frustrated because I tried all my best and I couldn't find anything. I feel really frustrated and tired. I feel really frustrated and tired. Okay, so let's put the hand again on the chest. So this kind of thing, feeling frustrated, feeling tired, feeling in some way betrayed as well, can be applied to a lot of situations. Not only a couple problem, can be applied to a lot of situations. Can be very, very useful to work on frustration, tiredness, overwhelming. There are a lot of things. Okay, so a deep breath. So let's see, Mariella, let's check what is happening. Okay, and if other people want to leave a message, or could be very, very useful, because as I said, even we are talking about something specific, at the same time we can use similar words, we can use similar statements, and can have the so-called borrowed benefits. So it means that if we do all together, as is an energetic technique, all of us can be healed. Let's say this huge word. It's very, very, very important. Okay, even if you have some body pain, for example, I just suggest you to do all these together. Okay, let's see if okay, you feel relaxed, so much better. Okay, so now the frustration, of course, is the results, the first results of the EFT. So if I ask you the frustration that was at the very beginning 10, is it still 10, or maybe now is not anymore frustration, is something else? Maybe frustration is not anymore there, because this is how we need to check ourselves when we do EFT, because we can start maybe with a type of emotion, but this emotion maybe leaves, and there is another emotion that is even more important. The first one is something underneath that we don't feel at the very beginning. This is the great things of EFT. Okay, so let's say I will wait for some feedback. Okay, so also you can use it and because today we have done a clear, okay, a clear demonstration about EFT, about how EFT works and what you need to check where you are. That's why it's important talking about the numbers. They're just not numbers, okay? It's not just numbers, it's just exactly the way how we need to check where we are in the process, because it's a process. We are starting with something, and step by step, okay, round by round, then we need to understand where we are, or if something new is coming, because generally talking, something new is coming, and it's more important the first emotion that we feel. Okay, let's say that before I say goodbye, I would like anyway to double check with Mariella, especially that I was working with, how because she also she's already said that she feels relaxed, but I would like to know where exactly is, and the number about her emotion, and if something else has raised up. I will wait for a couple of minutes. And see what happens. Really, please feel free to put any comments under the video. Okay, great. Okay, so this is what has come up after this. Maybe we have done 4 rounds of EFT. This is what okay, so this is a frustration now. The number of frustration is still 10, or maybe is lower, or maybe there is something else, but maybe there is a very important shift, maybe a kind of understanding, more understanding of where you are at the moment. It looks like that. Okay, so really I need your help when we are in these videos. Important, and if you just relate to me when I ask you to join me and to let me know the feelings, the emotions, the numbers, where in which part of your body is really important, so we can relate, and then I can help you, and you can help all the other people that are with us during the video. Okay, so please leave some messages under the video. I really hope that you enjoyed tonight. Next week I will be with you with some other topics, and please leave a feedback. This is very important to me, and even if you want to start some new topic, just let me know. Okay, I say to you, have a wonderful evening. I hope I've been useful for you all, and please leave some feedback under the video. Good night.